What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another video. I hope you are having a blessed day. First and foremost though, I definitely want to apologize. I am in desperate need of a haircut. My hair is unsat. I can pull the sides, which is indication that it's too long. And so yeah, I had a gunny who was in the Corps, and he was a former drill instructor. And I remember him being highly disappointed, if not heated, if you ever came up to him with hair like this. It doesn't matter what day of the week it was. It could be a Friday afternoon. If you came up to him and approached him, asking him a question with hair like this, he would turn you away until you came back with a proper haircut. And then he would wear your butt out afterwards for not having a proper haircut to begin with. So on that note, I'm gonna go get a haircut and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I don't know what it is about a fresh haircut that just makes people feel like a whole new person, but I feel so much better. And I think it's because I've been getting a fresh haircut once, if not twice a week, ever since I was 18. It's one of the things that has really stuck with me from my time in the Marine Corps. And I just kind of feel weird if I miss a week or go too long without a fresh haircut. So yeah, that and acronyms. In the Marine Corps, we have a bunch of acronyms, right? Just acronyms for everything. And one thing that really stuck with me was JJ did tie buckle. Now, if you don't know what JJ did tie buckle is, it's essentially the way that we memorized the 14 leadership traits of Marine. And this was ever since boot camp. We learned this and it was drilled into our heads. And I mean, it was crazy. So JJ did tie buckle stands for judgment, justice, decisiveness, initiative, dependability, tact, integrity, enthusiasm, bearing, unselfishness, courage, knowledge, loyalty, and endurance. Boom, got it all. Those things have really stuck with me. And why do I bring all of this up? I bring all of this up because of the fact that I've been getting a ton of questions online, via email, through the comments about what advice I would give people on starting a drone business. Now, they weren't really specific as to what advice they wanted to get from me. So I decided to take this opportunity to talk about not all 14 leadership traits, but 5 of the top leadership traits that I use to this day on starting my drone business, on operating my drone business, and all that stuff. Now, this is definitely not in any particular order. These are just stuff that I use on the daily, and I just thought you guys might want to hear them. Okay, number 1, again, this is not in any particular order, but judgment is key. It's one of the things that I have to use on a daily basis. You want to use good judgment whenever you are a business owner in general. So specifically pertaining to a drone business, I have to use judgment to determine whether or not it's a good day to fly, if the weather is good enough. From a creative standpoint, I get a lot of realtors who come and tell me, hey, you know what, you're the professional, you do what's best. Now, that's kind of hard because of the fact that you don't have direction. You don't know what they're envisioning. And so you have to kind of use your best judgment and figure out what shots are going to work to help this guy sell this house or gal to sell this house. Okay, so the next trait I want to talk about is dependability. Now, I kind of feel like dependability is self-explanatory and pretty obvious because you want to be dependable when you own your own business. And the same rings true for a drone business. People are going to be relying on you to provide them with information that they need in order to do their jobs. Whether that be a realtor who needs aerial photos and videos of a house, or film and TV producer who needs to tell a bigger story through aerial footage, or a construction site that needs like an ortho map taken. All of this stuff people are going to be relying on you for, and you need to be dependable. Your dependability is going to essentially be how much that client trusts you with their business. And your footage might be rock solid, but if your dependability sucks, you might not get that repeat business or even referral business. And that's one thing that you definitely want. You want repeat and referral business. That's what's going to help you get your business off the ground. Get it? Because it's a drone business? Now, whatever. All right, we talked about judgment. We've talked about dependability. The next trait I want to talk to you about is initiative. Now, initiative is essentially you doing something first without being told to do it. What does this mean? This means that if you are working with a client and they give you a shot list, getting additional shots to provide additional value for that particular client. It also means that if you are shooting a house for real estate purposes and you see a for sale sign in the neighborhood, take the initiative to take additional photos and then reach out to that agent to let them know who you are, what you do, and what value you can provide them. This will definitely help you grow your business organically because of the fact that, yes, you do have clients, but they are not your boss. They should not tell you how to run your business. And you taking initiative will help you grow your business and get your name out there. All right, so the next thing I want to talk to you about is knowledge. Knowledge is definitely key and crucial to your business, mainly because of the fact that you are getting paid for your talents, your abilities, your gifts, and your knowledge, what you bring to the table. As a professional, you need to know a lot of different things. And as a drone pilot, you need to know a whole bunch more other things. So you need to know stuff like rules, regulations, airspace, how to operate your drone safely, your equipment. You need to know about exposure if you're going to be taking photos. You need to know about composition if you're taking video. If you're editing, you need to know that. You need to know terms and the lingo if you're filming for TV and film. I mean, there's just so much stuff, software. There's just a lot of things that kind of fall under knowledge that you need to know. Knowledge is definitely key. However, you also need to know when to draw the line. You don't need to know everything, okay? You just need to know when to collaborate, when to pass it off to someone who does know, and ensure that you compensate them for their time. So like if you hate editing, but you love to fly and take pictures, then do what you love to do and pass that off to someone who can edit or who loves editing. And make sure you build that into your quote to your client. So that way you can get compensated what you're worth, and then you can compensate those who you collaborate with. You need to be the subject matter expert in your field. And that goes for whatever business you are trying to start or run or operate. Okay, so we've talked about judgment. We've talked about dependability, initiative, knowledge. The last thing I want to talk to you about is tact. Tact rounds out my top 5 leadership traits for running and operating your own business. And basically what tact is dealing with people in a manner that will promote good relations and avoid problems if at all possible. I don't know if you saw that video where I dealt with the neighbor and the cop. That was my best attempt at being tactful. You want to be polite, you want to be courteous, especially because of the fact that this industry is so new. You want to be able to promote and be an advocate for the industry, the community, and ultimately your company when dealing with the public. People freak out all the time about drones, which is the reason why I get so many comments about, hard hat, about safety vest, all that stuff. You definitely want to be professional and tactful at all times. And I think ultimately that comes down to just treating people the way that you want to be treated. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a Marine and you feel like I overlooked a leadership trait and that should replace one of the 5 that I listed, make sure you leave those in the comment section below and tell me why you feel like I should replace it with that. If there's any specific questions or advice that you want regarding starting your own drone business, let me know in the comment section below as well, and I will try my best to answer them and or do a video about it. I am going to be doing a video regarding real estate, how I get my real estate clients and how I deliver images and photos to them and what that whole process looks like. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, man, if you like this video, please smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing, or don't. It's your world. Do what you want. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you on the next video. Fly safe. God bless. Peace out.